What is going on, guys? JPOD-SPORTS here. Welcome back to another video. My first video in a while. I took a little break because I didn't really know what there was to talk about, but some recent news came out about Saquon Barkley, how he did not show up to mandatory minicamp today, which people might be a little too concerned. I'm not concerned at all. I mean, obviously you don't want to see one of your best players not being there, but technically he's not really under contract, so he's not really obligated to be at practice, I guess, but I don't know the full details of how it's supposed to be. But he was franchise tagged and he did not sign the tender, so he basically just kind of under the team's will, almost, to where he can't really go anywhere. He can't really be traded, I don't think, unless he's signed and traded. But nothing to really worry about. There's a lot of players that we've so far, like Dalvin Cook got cut, but that's not what I'm talking about. Danielle Hunter, Stephon Diggs, Chris Jones. I'm not sure about Quinn Williams, but those are players that did not show up to mandatory camp either. Danielle Hunter is looking for a trade. Chris Jones, I'm not really sure. Maybe some other issue he has, but Saquon Barkley is very clear that he wants to be a Giant and where he wants to be. But I think he obviously wants where his money, like everybody else that plays in the NFL. He has not gotten his contract. You've seen guys, Dexter Lawrence and Daniel Jones, two of the top two players on the team, gotten the contract before him. And I think he's a little, maybe not mad that they got paid, but I think he's a little mad how long it's kind of taken to find a deal to get done, because I think he kind of just wants something where it's guaranteed money, because a running back, say he gets another ACL tear, that's pretty much it for him. He's done. So I think he wants something like little security to his contract, instead of it just being, underpaid, like $8 million, something like that. He did talk about his little youth camp, that because that was the first time he was kind of open to the public, the pressers and stuff. He talked about it's kind of hard to get a big contract. He's not really trying to reset the market, but it's hard because the top three guys like Pollard, Josh Jacobs, and Saquon all got tagged, so it makes it hard to kind of make the running back market bigger, because the franchise tag is so cheap. It's only $10 million, and he said other things, but here's what he had to say in his presser.
Saquon, quick question about the market for running backs. Do you think maybe, in the next collective bargaining or something, that the union and the owners can come together and find something that works out better for running backs? Because it seems like a lot of guys are just not being paid at the value that they need to be paid.
I don't know, because that's going to be in 10 years. And to be honest, I love the game a lot, but I don't see myself being on a football field in 10 years. But what I will say about the running back market and the value of it, what do you think is going to happen? They tagged the top three guys. We didn't even get a chance to hit the open market. So when we don't get a chance to hit the open market, it hurts a guy like Miles. It hurts all those other guys. They put the cap at 10. And then when they have the tag, they have all the leverage. And that's the reality of it. But there's a personal side of it too. There's a human side of it too. And going off back to the question what Kim said, how I felt like that they're diminishing what I've done since 2018. I'm not saying that, but everyone will talk about the running back market and this and that and the third. Every team is different. Like everyone, there's a thing that goes up, and I think you mentioned it before about quarterbacks in the Super Bowl and how many rushing yards, the top rusher. But every team is not every team. Pat Mahomes is a two-time Super Bowl MVP, two-time MVP, and this is not everybody have Pat Mahomes, and this is no knock to Daniel Jones, so don't even try to flip like that. And then you look at the Eagles who played. Jalen Hurts, a great quarterback. That team is amazing, but every team is not the Eagles. Every team don't have that much talent. And when you come to my situation, come to me personally, I feel like that I helped our team a lot. I feel like not only on the field, but off the field. I feel like as a leader, I feel like obviously there's a conversation of my numbers going down. I think there's a whole lot of other stuff that happened to play. It's the NFL, We were a one-dimensional team in the beginning of the season. We were running the ball. We have a great coach. We played Detroit Lions. They came in, bust that ass, stopped me. We had to switch it up, and we have a great coach with Days and with Cav, and we had a whole new game plan. We came out and found a way to get the job done and make it to the playoffs. But going to the running back market, when you talk about the running back, no, I don't agree with that. I think that it's not fair, because I don't think Tennessee Titans is a great team, but Derrick Henry's one of those guys on those team. St. Fran's a great team, but Christian McCaffrey's one of those guys on the team. Josh Jacobs, the list go on and on. And I think when you talk about the New York Giants, I think even Pierce came on and said it. I have a lot of respect in this league, and I think that's how it should be viewed.
So there's obviously a lot to absorb from that, but it's almost just more frustration that he has. Like, he talked about, like, not every team's like the super team, like the Chiefs got Patrick Mahomes, and he said it's not a knock at Daniel Jones, which people are always going to try to flip things on him. So he said that right away, and then the Eagles are like, they have a great player like Jalen Hurts, but they have good players everywhere, and he says he feels like he helps the team a lot, which he does. It's obvious. Without Saquon Barkley, we don't make the playoffs. We don't win a lot of our games. Because without Saquon Barkley in the beginning of the season, we wouldn't be where we were. Because Daniel Jones didn't start playing good until, like, he was playing good he's played good all season, but it almost like changed a little bit in the scheme, where it went more to passing and more of like a dual threat situation. I think he also said, like, he feels like he has respect around the league, and he feels like he deserves to have respect. So, like a contract like $12 million a year is not. That's what I would probably give him. I don't know what there's nothing that you hear that's like 100% true, like except for his own words. But I haven't really seen anything where it was like factual stuff about his contract. You see rumors, like, I don't know where people are getting this stuff. I am a little confused too why a contract's not done yet, but there's been ongoing negotiations for a while now, so it's not like they're like stuck still, not talking. Like, there's communication going on. There's more than what we know. We only could take what's given to us of what he said about like what he feels like he deserves. So I mean, take it with a grain of salt what he said. I mean, I'm rooting for Saquon. I want him to be back. I think with an explosive offense, you got Jalen Hyatt take the hop off of defense speed. It runs a 4.3, 4.4. He won the he's probably the fastest college player last year. He won the Blitnikoff winner. You add Darren Waller. You got John Michael Schmitz. Your O-line development of Evan Neal, Andrew Thomas are already a beast. We need this guy back. He completes the team, and then they obviously want him back. You also got Eric Ray too. You got Matt Breida, 3 running backs. It can really cook a defense, because Saquon Barkley might not have to do all the work anymore. So that could also help him towards the end of the season in the more important games. So, anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Don't want to extend it too long, but let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. Let me know if you're a little frustrated with Saquon Barkley for not going to training minicamp, or you don't really care and you feel like something good's going to happen anyways, where they're going to get a deal done. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, like always. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.